Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday evening. And yeah, yeah, I went to the gym during the lunch hour, and I did the monkey bar, right? And yeah, it's like I think there are like 10 wrongs because actually I did this pull up, right? I was able to do that about 10 times, right? Yeah. So I was very happy about that. So I guess there are about 10 wrongs. Okay, so it was I did count. I did like 10 times. So yeah. So after work, I called another local radio talk show and declared my candidacy. I already did that in another radio show, which is morning show. It's AM amplitude modulation AM channel, long distance, longer radio wave, right? As opposed to frequency modulation, FM, that's more short distance, that's more urban, big cities, which is more liberalistic than conservative. But AM channel, they tend to be more conservative than liberalistic because they're more rural audience, long distance, right? Yeah, so science and politics can explain that, right? Uh, about 2 weeks ago, yeah, I announced my candidacy for United States Senate from Alaska next year, 2022 year. There was morning channel before I went to work. Okay, but today it was an evening radio show, just another one. Okay, it's different channel, but they're both AM, more conservative than liberalistic. Okay, so but it's evening show. So after work, yeah, I called the talk show and declared my candidacy. So two different radio channels. Okay. And also I wrote an essay and submit to a local newspaper, again declaring my candidacy. And I'm not sure if they're gonna publish it or not. Okay, so if they don't publish it, then I will publish it in my campaign website. Yeah, it's a free website. It's a blog kind of blogger kind of. So yeah, it's zero penny campaign because yeah, I do use money though. I just don't take donation. That I'm a purist, idealist. I believe money belongs to the people. So I believe if a person is smart enough, this person can win the election without spending that much money. Okay, yeah, I believe in that smart campaign. Okay, so what did I write? By the way, politics is such a great hobby and diversion from science, right? If we do science all the time, like economics, physics, mathematics, we get bored, right? So for me to do some politics, it give me brain break. It uses different part of the brain, right? So I really enjoy it. I'm enjoying doing this good old hobby of politics. Yeah, because yeah, science I was doing it. It was too boring. Okay, but I keep continue to write this economics paper. It will be finished in a month or so. Okay. Nowadays, I only write during the weekends. Okay, so also politics. Yeah, I get to interact with people, which is very fun, right? Yeah. So, so what did I write in this essay? This I submitted to kind of like letters to editors kind of type, right? Uh, yeah, I declare myself as an independent, you know, running for United States Senate from Alaska year 2022. But I used to be Republican, and to me, Republican Party was like a school. Now that after 3 years, I graduated, going my own from that Republican Party school. Okay, well, I learned very well from Republican Party. They're great. All right, but my criticism of this party affiliated candidates like Democratic Party, Republican Party, Green Party, whatever. Okay, uh, is this ideological displacement of a person's individuality. So party affiliated candidates, uh, they are like parakeet whose only vocabulary is yes. They have to in order to get party support, right? So, but that's not quite Alaska. 55% of Alaskans are independent. 25% of Alaskans are Republicans. 15% of Alaskans are Democrats. The other 5% are smaller parties like Green Party, Veterans Party, AIP, which is Alaska Independence Party. Okay, those are the registered parties in Alaska. Okay, so I'm none of that. Okay, so but do I represent them too? Democrats, Republicans, and other parties, people? Yeah. Why? Because some parts, depending on the issues, some issues like LGBT ideology, yeah, I'm conservative. Some other issues like pro-life, pro-choice, abortion, I'm kind of slightly leaning toward the Democratic Party. So it depends on the issues. In that sense, I'm truly independent. Okay, because I don't subscribe to the laundry list of party platform. To me, that's we understand they have their functions. Okay, Republicans, Democrats, they have their functions, and I'm glad that they're. I think they're doing great jobs. Okay, those parties, but 55% of Alaskans are independent. I think I can represent Alaskans 100% of them. Okay, that's what I said. Basically, I ran out of whiskey again. Huh? Oh, whatever. I buy them tomorrow. Hmm. What else? What did I say in the radio show this evening after work? I mean, those two radio talk shows in the morning, in the evening, I used to call them all the time last year when I was running for Alaska State Senate. Okay. Republican primary. Yeah. So they know me. Yeah. And they're very kind and generous to me. Okay. So, uh, yeah, they let me introduce myself, what's my background, and yeah, so mini bio, like 1 minute biography. Like I was born in Ithaca, New York, grew up in South Korea until I was 18, then came back to America, Madison, Wisconsin, and then joined the U.S. Army. Then went to law school, and then came to Alaska. First, I got a computer programmer job, and then passed the Alaska bar exam, and now I'm a lawyer. So there was the mini biography. Okay, so and they also kindly generously asked me about my hobbies. And I said, well, I go to gym, weightlifting, and I run outside. And also, I like singing. They asked me, okay, are you a good singer? And I said, well, I cannot say I'm a good singer, but I love singing and dancing. That's what I said. I didn't do fasten the voice. Okay, I just trying to entertain you. That's all. But let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, so yeah, I was able to do this. Okay, monkey bar, pull ups. Okay, next time when I go to gym next week, I'll do it this way. Okay, I really liked it. Okay, yeah, it was fun. I feel healthier now ever since I subscribed to this gym membership about 2 weeks ago. I feel the difference. Yeah, I feel more energy. I feel healthier. Yeah, so $15 per month. Okay, more than worthwhile, right? And the great people there, and so I'm very happy about that. By the way, I do wear a mask in the gym. It's their policy. I mean, they allow us to take it off when we actually work out. We need to breathe very well, right? But when I'm done working out, when I'm walking around between equipments, yeah, I do wear a mask. God bless them. They're so nice people. Okay, we take 5 minutes break. Okay. Yeah. Uh, what else? So also in the radio show, they kindly and generously asked me, "Do you have campaign website?" And I said, "Well, I do, and it's kind of blogger website. for free. And that's my campaign website. Okay, so I declared candidacy there and in one blog, and then I said, yeah, my name is Hunky Lee, HUHNKIELEE. And if people type my name in the Google or any web browser like Yahoo, Bing, they will find tons of information about me. They will, yeah, because there's tons of stuff in the web about me, mostly written by me. Okay, and also this humanology channel, they will see it. Nowadays, there is only 1 day delay. It's Friday today. Happy Friday. Happy Friday evening. This will be uploaded tomorrow and published in Google YouTube. So I expect to get some more viewership in this humanology series, okay? Because more people may come here, okay? So, okay. Yeah. So does that make me jealous? I mean, not jealous, nervous? Sure. Uh, Let me discard this. Then, will I do things differently in this humanology series? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should start wearing this necktie and stuff. Hey, well, we have it very informal here, right? Yeah. So, am I serious about this campaign? I am. Then why am I laughing? Because I am serious, but about this campaign. But at the same time, to me, it's a party. It's a party time. I'm not affiliated with any political parties, but campaign to me is a party time. Because otherwise, we do like science here, science, right? Is there a party? Yeah, but it gets boring sometimes. But when it comes to politics, it's a lot easier and more enjoyable, more interactive. I get to communicate with people. But when I do science, it's quite lonely business, very solitary, right? So yeah. So today's Friday, and I start drinking after work, so I cannot go to karaoke bar 9 o'clock because I'll be drunk by then. I cannot drive. But tomorrow, Saturday, I do this well, I wake up in the morning on Saturday, right? Then I continue to write this economics paper, and then after hour or so, after writing like 2, 3 pages, I come here to human series. By then, it will be like noon, right? Yeah. Then I do some karaoke, I mean, solo at home, singing and dancing session, watching Google YouTube music videos, hook up to this big screen TV, HDMI cable, high definition media interface. I think that's what HDMI means. And then watch some movie or documentary eat food, and then go to bed. Then I wake up, right? After I wake up, it will be like about 6, 7 o'clock. It will be okay after taking a long nap. By then I'm stone cold sober. Then I go to Walmart Saturday evening to shop, and I have to buy some napkins, whiskey, vodka, cigarettes. I think I have enough. Okay, so and then come home. It will be like 8 o'clock. So I guess it's possible that I will go to karaoke bar tomorrow. Sober. I don't drink and drive. Okay, so I just drink at home alone. And so what we are doing in the karaoke bar? Yeah, I'll type in Venga Boys. We like to party. Wait for my turn. When it's my turn, grab the microphone and declare my candidacy and start singing and dancing. Yeah, my name is Hunky Lee. I'm running for United States Senate next year. Is an independent in Alaska. So, and this is my campaign song. And then I sing and dance. So, what do I do between 8 and 9? I think I will print out and edit and print out brand new batch of campaign cards. Yeah, sounds like a plan tomorrow. Yeah. I'm in good mood. It's just that I ate a lot. Why? Because I worked out pretty much very hard, so I ate more than usual because I was hungry. Okay, so uh, a little bit low energy now because my energy is being consumed in digestion. A little bit overate. So yeah. Welcome to humanology. Okay, anything goes here. It's just very informal, slow. Sometimes we talk about science, mathematics, economics, and physics, humanology, which is study about human being, and even sometimes linguistics. Okay. Um, about last night, yeah, I came up with something occurred to me in terms of linguistics. Okay. Then I share that with you. Okay. We grab a whiteboard and then, in case you're new here, okay, I give you a taste of what we do here. Okay. Okay. In case you're new here, okay, welcome, welcome. If you have been here before, thank you. God bless you. All right, and you have special blessings. Right? Yeah, because only handful of people have been watching this. Okay, thank you. God bless you. For generations to come. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break and do some linguistics. Hmm? All right. Uh, So before we get into linguistics, technical stuff, it won't be too technical, by the way. Okay, so it's three consonant group system. Okay, so uh, in case you are new here, okay, let me introduce you to humanology series. Okay, so welcome, and uh, what is humanology? Well, different people use that term for different purposes, but the way we define humanology is a study of human being, and we see human being as a microcosmos of the universe, and universe being macrocosmos of human being, Homo sapiens. We put Homo sapiens at the center of the universe. Okay, very homocentric, anthropocentric point of view is what we adopt the position, which is based in like Hinduism, Buddhism, also Bible. Okay, both in the East and West, and um, basically we do everything here. Okay, why? Study of human being. We humans. We do everything. We do science. We do dance, singing, exercise, running, art, fine art, music. Human being. We do everything. So study of human being. We have to study everything. Make sense, right? Yeah. That's what this brand of human knowledge is about. We do everything. Okay. Everything that is good. And we talk about many times we talk about ideologies. There are some good and bad ideologies. Okay. When ideology is bad, we criticize it. Sometimes we mathematically prove that this ideology is unsound. But we are not against people who subscribe to those ideologies, though. We are not against any people, but we are against some bad ideologies um, that some people subscribe to. Okay, okay, that's enough introductions. Humanology 101. Okay, linguistics. What is this? Long time ago, we came up with uh, some population model, and I did not write this down anywhere else. So, although it's already tape recorded in some past episodes in humanology, probably like 5 months ago, right? Yeah, most likely last year. So I cannot quite erase this. So we will leave it as it is and make use of this empty space here. Okay. Yeah, this humorous is very low budget, okay? There's no fancy technology here. It's just plain vanilla pen and whiteboard and eraser. That's all. High tech gear that I have is laser pointer. That's the as high tech as it gets. Okay, so shoestring budget production. Okay, three consonant group. Okay, we have labial lips sound. That's consonant group number one. Okay, m, b, f. Where that's labial dental. V, m. That's about it. Okay. Number two, consonant group. That's alveolar, like d, s, t, r, l. Okay. Number three, consonant group. That's like vela at the back of mouth. Okay, like ng, right? If you combine that, ng, nga, nga, ng. Okay, g, k, h. All right. Yeah. So we did this long time ago, maybe a year ago. Okay, so three consonant group system, and because I study foreign languages nowadays, I study Russian. Okay, in my spare time. Why Russian? Because in Alaska we have Russians. They're fantastic people. We have Ukrainians too. Okay, so great people. Okay, so and in Alaska there are two FM radio channels that's spoken in Russian language. Okay, so when I was in Los Angeles, California, I studied Spanish because there are a lot of radio channels in Los Angeles, California, 100% spoken in Spanish. Yeah, so I take advantage of the surrounding. Okay, so yeah. When I was in Afghanistan, I studied Arabic. Okay, I was in the U.S. Army. Okay, so all right. So what's new in this linguistics theory? It's about distance, linguistic distance between two words. Linguistic distance between two words. Because in foreign languages like Spanish and English, there are very similar words like treasure and tesoro. Right? Treasure, you don't care about vowels, okay? They're like zero consonants, okay? Treasure in English. Tesoro in Spanish mean the same thing. Tesoro. Tesoro gas station, right? You mean treasure, okay? Uh, so this is 2 to 2, right? So is this 2 to 2, okay? So the distance between English word treasure, this is distance symbol, okay? And Spanish word tesoro is equal to 2 minus 2 plus 2 minus 2 plus 2 minus 2. Well, we should put absolute value there, okay? 0, okay? So they are very close words, okay? Yeah, we do a lot of mathematics here, okay? So in general, we're gonna confine ourselves with three consonant words only. Why? Because they're extremely common. Like vast majority of Arabic words are three consonant words. Like Al Jazeera, okay? Where Al means the, is definite article, okay? So Jazeera, J. Yeah, I forgot more. J, all right? or you. Okay. That or number two. Okay. Oh, I forgot another one. Semi-vowel, semi-consonant. Okay. Woo. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, can you come up with a generalized formula? Mathematically define linguistic distance between two words. Okay. If you like to, you don't have to. Okay. I give you 5 minutes if you want to. Okay. So we take 5 minutes break. Yeah. Mathematically define linguistic distance between two words. Given those two words have three consonants. Okay. So okay. We take 5 minutes. Okay. So this is gonna be very good. Linguistics. Will I write about it? Yeah. At some point. When I'm fed up with politics. When I'm tired of politics, then we come back to some academic stuff and yeah. It's alternation between politics and science, okay? Because they use different parts of the brain, right? Yin and yang balancing. That's we heavily emphasize the concept of balancing between plus and minus, yin and yang, politics and science, letters and science, okay? And in humanology, we also talk about history, literature, we talk about everything, okay? Okay, we'll take 5 minutes, okay? So, yeah. Okay. I give some more time, okay? I want to talk about some more about essay I wrote. They told me to look on newspaper. Yeah, I'm a jokester, trickster. Okay, so I also storyteller, writer. Okay, yeah, I'm 42 years old, by the way. Okay, um, so why am I running for United States Senate? Is it because I want money, power, and fame? Yes, I did write that. Okay, glory. Yes. Is it self-serving? Yes. Guilty as charged. Yeah. Oh, I want to be on television. I want to have all the interviews. I mean, I didn't say all that stuff, but in essence, yeah, I just say, yeah, do I want money, power, and fame? Is that why I'm running for United States Senate? I said yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So then I explained later on, like next paragraph or so. Yeah, the glory seeking behavior or glory, this it's big motivator for some people to run for politics, to become an entertainer, actor, dancer, movie star, model. Yeah, some people are like that, and I'm just one of them. I mean, some people cannot get enough attention, and attention deficit disorder, ADD case. Okay, well, that's a joke, but jokes aside, uh, I want to be the president of the United States, and the long-term strategy is that I plan to run for something every other year, every 2 years. It could be gubernatorial race or senatorial race or congressional race, whatever. So last year I ran for Alaska State Senate Republican primary. I lost, but I don't want to scale down, scale back. I scaled up. Now I'm running for United States Senate. Why? Because I think they'll be interesting. I want to be entertained. All right. So win or lose, that's besides the point. To me, politics is a hobby, and I want to party. I want to have fun. I want to be happy, and it's working pretty well for me. Although I never got elected before, makes me happy. I love the process of running, election process. I love it. Campaign, interaction with people. Last year I lost the election, but I did not lose anything. I gained everything. Why? I met the kind of people during my campaign trail, the kind of people I would have never met, but for election campaign. And I learned from them. Their knowledge, wisdom, experience. It was to me, it was like schooling, education, experience. Yeah, so it's more than worthwhile my time and money. It makes me happy too, because otherwise I would not interact with people. Just, typically, I don't hang out. I just stay at home, drink vodka, whiskey, and do this. Mathematics, linguistics, economics, physics. All right. Yeah. So politics, campaigning for election, it give me a pretext, opportunity to interact with people and learn from them. Also to share what I've learned. with other people. Yeah, that's teaching. Learning and teaching, okay? Mutual education. That's what happens during my camp and trail. It's a win-win situation for everybody, including myself. It's great. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so to generalize this, right? Let's say World One. Consonant one, consonant two, consonant three. World two. Okay. Well, we're gonna use tensor notation. Okay, so we use superscript here. Okay. So the distance between World one and World two defined as okay. Yeah, just that. It's very simple, but it's the beginning of something very big. We start with a simple definition. The distance, a linguistic distance between two words. Okay? It's a beginning of something very big. Because you can, later on, we can talk about some trajectory, how one word changes across language barriers between two different languages, from French to Spanish to Italian to English, Romance language, okay, or to Portuguese, back and forth. You can think about like trajectory of evolution of a word and even make a graph out of that, make some variables. Okay? Yeah. Has anybody done this before? Well, I don't know any. All right. Well, all the linguistics class I've taken, I took one linguistics class when I was in Madison, Wisconsin as an undergrad, major in computer science. Okay. It was great class. I think it was like 3 credits class. Okay. Our professor was Turkish American, female lady, probably in her 50s. Okay. She was full-time tenure professor. Okay. And she was fantastic professor. Okay. So, and I think I remember the very first day of her lecture, she wrote down her full name on the blackboard, and it was a very long name. Okay, I guess it's a Turkish tradition. Okay, it was very interesting. Yeah, I remember. But other than that introduction to linguistics class, I did not study any other linguistics. Okay, so I don't know whether this kind of concept exists in linguistics community or not. I don't know. Okay, we will write this down and publish it into some peer review journals. Not peer review journal, but online database. Yes, at some point. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. I need some vocal rest. Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, so uh, we'll do just one more thing, okay? And we use sigma and express this formula in a more compact fashion. Then we put this whiteboard away, okay? So, all right, distance, all right, linguistic distance between two words. This definition symbol, okay? So then we are done, okay? Oh boy. With some words have multiple consonants, more than three consonants, okay? So we just generalize that to the next level, all right? So there, we got it. Woo! Well, W2, yeah, yeah. Just to make it consistent, okay? We put it upstairs like that, okay? So just to make it consistent. Let me take a picture of this, alright? I Google my cell phone, it's charging, and I think it's charging enough, so then we really put this behind us. What do I do with this for these pictures? I just put in the Instagram. And so cloud stories too, right? Yeah. So, what other things did I write in the essay that I submit to newspaper? If they don't publish it, that's editorial decision, right? So I have no objection. I I just put in my blog, political campaign website. Okay, no problem, right? So yeah. So uh, I said something like yeah, party candidates. Yeah, they go along with the party platform laundry list of things, right? The Democratic Party, what they stand for, Republican Party, what they stand for. So when they run as a Democrat or Republican, then their individual identity is replaced by this party identity. It's like ideological displacement, all right? Like Mr. Trump or Mr. Obama, before they joined Democratic or Republican Party, they had their own ideas, their own opinions about issues. But when once they joined the Democratic Party and Republican Party and become a candidate, uh, they erase their individual identity and bring in Democratic Party or Republican Party identity and subscribe to the laundry list of ideological subscription. And I have some objection to that. At least that's not Alaskan. way of doing things. Okay. People come to Alaska to be free. How about America? America's core value is about freedom, bravery, courage, liberty, individual private property right, and everything individual, freedom. Okay, that's what America's core value is. It's about freedom, right? So that kind of political climate, political convention, tradition, or trend, uh, this contemporary way of doing things in politics, okay, I voice my objection as an independent thinker and also independent candidate. So I express that view because I mean you have this Democratic Party candidate like Mr. Obama back in the days, and Republican Party candidate like Mr. Trump back in the days, okay, before they got elected as president, okay. They don't have their individual opinions anymore. It's just partisan based laundry list of ideological subscriptions, like Democratic Party, pro LGBT, pro choice, anti gun, pro migration. Republican Party, just opposite, right? Anti LGBT, pro gun, anti migration, whatever, okay? So that's kind of mirror image, like anti parallel in mathematics, like one go up, one go down, okay? So it's like negative, multiply by -1 or logical negation. Democrats and Republicans, okay? It's mathematically very interesting, okay? Logically speaking, okay? Yeah. Partisan politics is identity politics, okay? After January 6th, yeah, Democrats denounced President Trump. Republicans, most likely just because they want to be different from Democrats, they still advocate for Mr. President Trump's re-election in 2024. Okay? I'm sure Republicans know what he did in January 6th was very wrong. January 6th, Capitol Hill incident in 2021, this year, 3 months ago. Okay, I'm sure they know Republicans. Yeah, they're smart people. Okay, they know what President Trump did was inexcusably wrong, inexcusably wrong. But just because they want to be different from Democrats, they still support Mr. Trump politically. I don't. So that's the turning point for me. I'm no longer Republican. I'm independent. I changed my party affiliation. Okay. I cannot support Mr. Former President Trump politically. I used to. I voted for him back in 2016. But I cannot support him after January 6th. No, not after January 6th. Okay. So that was the breaking point for me from Republican Party. Okay? I respect their political freedom, their liberty, their rights. They can advocate for whoever, okay? But when Republican Party is going down that direction, I can no longer represent Republicans in Alaska and in America as a candidate. So it would be wrong of me to say I'm a Republican candidate. It would be a lie. It would be a misrepresentation because I do not represent post Gen 6 pro-Trumpism. I do not represent that ideology. Post January 6 pro-Trumpism. I do not subscribe to that ideology. So, if I'm running for some political office, public office as a candidate, like United States Senate, If I'm still registered as a Republican, then I'll be Rhino, Republican in name only. Okay, and I don't want that. I will not be representing Republicans because they still politically support Mr. Trump for year 2024 for his re-election. Okay, in my opinion, yeah, there's fat chance. Okay, pun intended. Yes, yeah, he's kind of obvious guy. Okay, Mr. Trump. All right, so whatever. Okay, I apologize. All right, so I shouldn't have said that. Do I regret having said that? Actually, no. Okay. I, yeah, I'm a jokester. I'm a trickster. Okay, so I like joking. But maybe I shouldn't have said that. Okay. Whatever, right? So yeah, I cannot no longer represent. Well, linguistically speaking, yeah, double negative. Okay, whatever. So I cannot no longer represent Mr. Trump politically. Okay, so that was breaking point for me. So yeah, I I am no longer Republican. Okay, so I'm one of those exodus people who got out of Republican Party after January 6th. Okay, I'm one of them. All right, so yeah, so party candidates they could be Democrats like President Obama, President Biden, or Republican Party like President Trump. They are like parakeets whose only vocabulary is yes, why yes, okay. They don't question, okay. Party platform, they say yes, 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 yes. Laundry list, ideological subscription, okay. Pro, anti, whatever, okay. Yeah, they're all the same, okay. So, uh, so those party affiliated politicians are as good as a parakeet who only know how to say yes. Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, I used to be an actor, so yeah, I like acting. I'm not good at it, but I enjoy acting. Inflection of voice, right? Yeah. Yes. That's my impression of all those President Obama, President Biden, President Trump. Okay. Yeah, so that's not American, especially that's not Alaskan way of doing things. Okay? At least what they used to do back in the days. Okay, it's about independence. It's about freedom. It's about courage, bravery. Yeah, home of the brave, land of the free, national anthem. Okay, but America has become something else. Okay, in my opinion, the last decent American president was George W. Bush Jr. Okay, and after that, America, in my opinion, start to go down. Okay, so well, that's how I see it. Mm. So in the essay wrote, okay, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. American political puppetry show, the greatest show on earth! Exclamation mark. Okay, it's like a circus, right? Yeah, puppetry. Okay, so you have President Obama, President Trump, and President Biden. Okay, a party parakeet puppet, not representing Americans as 100% as a whole, but they are representing their parties. President Obama, President Trump, President Biden, they are not representing Americans as a whole, but they are representing a Democratic Party or Republican Party. Okay, so that's not quite representative government anymore, right? It's too divided, too divisive. So yeah, that was my objection. Okay, so that was this what this essay was about. Okay, I'm just giving you scoop preview, right? Nobody have read this essay yet. I submitted it to local newspaper. Have they read it? Most likely not. Why? That busy. Okay, and I wrote that after work. Okay, so maybe they'll read it. Today's Friday. Maybe they'll read it next Monday. I don't know. But it's up to them whether to publish it or not. Editorial decision and local newspapers, local journalists, radio talk show hosts. I know them and they know me. Okay, Alaska is very close knit society. Okay? Close knit community. Like, it's like almost like everybody knows everybody. So, yeah, they're my friends. Yeah. But journalistic decision, I fully respect it. No objections, hands down. Okay, they're doing a great job. Okay, so, yeah, if they don't publish this in their newspaper, oh no problem. I publish it in my campaign website as a blog entry. No problem. Okay. It will be published one way or another. Okay. So okay, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. Uh, Okay. Okay. So, uh, uh, I ran out of whiskeys, but I played a vodka. Okay, this is like a Alaska Crowberry vodka that I picked up about 6 months ago. So now it's like April 2021. I picked this up probably in like a fall season, so like October maybe, or was it September or somewhere there? Okay, of last year. So I went to Hatcher's Pass. That's like in the valley. I live in the valley. Okay, uh, in Alaska, which is like about hour and a half north of Anchorage. Okay, yeah. So Hatcher Pass is north of this place, this house, about 1 hour drive because I drive very slowly. Then I put them in the vodka. Okay, so they taste really good, multivitamin and antioxidants and this minerals and they, they're good. Okay, crowberry. It's very labor intensive berry picking because they're on the ground like carpet, right? Kind of tundra. There are no trees. Uh, and they're very small, very labor intensive. Okay, you see, yeah, it's crowberries. So Alaskan berries, wild berries, are very well known for high vitamins. Okay, uh, it's very special. All right, so in Alaska, there are a lot of marijuana industry here in Alaska. Okay, I have some reservation about that. Okay, it's Alaska. Okay, yeah. My recommendation. Okay, marijuana growers, marijuana farmers. It's nothing illegal nowadays. But my recommendation is okay. You have the land to. You have some greenhouse, water facility. You have some manure. You have some capital and labor, employees, right? My recommendation is that, yeah, change the characteristic of their farming business to grow Alaskan wild berries. That'll be my recommendation, okay? How about tattoos and piercings? Yeah, in Alaska, there are a lot of tattoo shop, piercing shops, okay? My recommendation is this, okay? Is that tattoo and piercing people, how about tattoo and pierce furnitures? Tattoo and pierce cars? Or wall? The same skill set. I think they will make a lot more money by tattooing and piercing furnitures, cars, cell phone, laptops, tablets, as opposed to doing that on people's skin. Okay, so that would be my recommendation. Okay. How about LGBT? Well, my recommendation is this. Okay, yeah, we respect people's choices, their freedom, liberty, their rights. We respect that. But when it comes to LGBT ideology, well, what we recommend is it's just a recommendation, okay? Yeah, like Mr. Musil, French philosopher Jean Jacques Rousseau, return to the nature, return to the nature, okay? Yeah, stretching my neck bone. Okay, yeah, return to the nature. Yeah, Homo sapiens, human being, we evolved to be heterosexual. Okay, so we understand. Yeah, people many times they go against their natural instinct. I mean, mathematics. What other animals do mathematics? Maybe some squirrels, right? Yeah, maybe they count their nuts. I don't know. Do insects, animals know any mathematics, arithmetic? Do they know how to count? Well, let me cover up my whatever body parts. Okay. Do squirrels know mathematics, arithmetic? Do any animals, insects know how to count? I think they have some vague ideas. What's more, what's less? Okay. Like birds have multiple chicks. Let's say a bird have two chicks in its nest. Okay. Hmm. Who is hungrier? Yeah, I caught some bug on my bills. Should I feed him or her? Yeah, I've one female, one male, one boy, one girl. Chicks, baby chicks. Who should I feed? Who is hungrier? Some quantitative comparison. What's more, what's less? I think animals, insects have some that quantitative comparison ideas. Okay. Yeah, this concept of number system, arithmetic, mathematics. Okay. I think they have some primitive sense of mathematical concepts like inequality, larger than, less than. Okay. Yeah, maybe they do. I think they do. Uh, let's say you have a dog or cat, right? Well, have I eaten dogs? As a Korean American, as a person in America who spent 18 years, almost 2 decades in Seoul, South Korea, have I eaten dogs? Yes. Did I like the taste? No. Will I eat dogs again? No. Why? It didn't taste very good. Is that the only reason? Uh, is there some political reason? As a United States candidate registered with FEC, Federal Election Committee, and in Alaska Division of Election, you are registered in both federal and state governments. Yes? Yes! Okay, so will you eat dogs in the future? No. Is it for, at least partially for political reasons? Because you are running for United States Senator next year, and in America, they love dogs and they oppose dog eating culture. Is that one of the reasons? Yes. But which one is bigger or less? So you said, you confessed, you fessed up that you did not like the taste of the dog when you were in South Korea as a teenager. You ate dogs, you confessed that. And you said you don't like the taste. You did not like the taste. Is there a bigger reason that you are not going to eat dogs again? Or is political reason a bigger reason? Can you answer this question? Yeah, I did not like the taste, okay? It tastes, it's too greasy and it's kind of this smell of this canine, okay? It was not very tasteful, okay? And I did not like the texture either, okay? I didn't like it. I did not like it, okay? And, but at the same time, yeah, I'm running for United States Senate next year, right? And so which reason is bigger reasons? The taste and politics is like physics versus metaphysics. Okay, I would say it's half and half, a tie. But hey, you say you know mathematics. There's no exact equality, okay, in nature. Like 0.001 difference, okay? So, can you answer this question? Uh, let's assume alternative universe, right? Let's say canine dogs, they taste so good, hypothetically, right? But I'm running for United States Senate seat next year. Is from Alaska, year 2022 next year. Okay. Will I be able to resist the temptation of dog eating? Because in this hypothetical alternative universe, it tastes so great. So for political reason, to get elected, to have better chance, probability of getting elected as United States Senator next year in America, Alaska, can I would I resist the temptation? Oh yeah. Why? I do that every single day. I have eaten pizza. I know how great taste it has. Mozzarella cheese, the texture, the taste, salted. I love pizza, but I resist the temptation. Why? I'm 42 years old. I have to watch what I eat. Back in the days when I was in the U.S. Army, deployed to Afghanistan, we had this Pizza Hut trailer. Okay, once a week, I ate supreme pizza, pepperoni pizza once a week, every week, and it was fine. I did not become obese. Why? Because I was working as a United States Army soldier, uh, 6 days a week. How many hours per week? Between 50 hours and 70 hours. So I needed that energy. So I did not become obese. Although I ate pizza once a week. I did not gain any weight because I consumed all that energy. Okay. High metabolism. What year was that? That was like between 2011 and 2012, something like that. Okay. 10 years ago. I was younger. I was in my early 30s. Something like that. Okay. Oh boy, it's been that long. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I love cakes, pizza, donuts. Do I resist that temptation? I do. Do. I eat street pizza? Yes, I do. Once a year. Because my body still can handle it. As a 42 years old, right? Yeah. So for my health or for my political career, yeah, the temptation of food, yeah, I can resist it. No problem. Okay. I do that every day. Okay. I want to eat chocolates, candies. I love this Jolly Ranchers. Okay. This candy. I used to eat Butterfingers. Almond Joys, Mounds, and Snickers. Paydays. Okay, I used to eat those when I was younger, and I was not obese because when you're young, you're running around, high metabolism, you're growing up, high energy consumption. So yeah, you eat candies, cakes, pizza, cheese, French fries, hamburgers, no problem. Okay, good. Your high metabolism rate. You're growing up. You're running around as a child. Okay, yeah, I eat all those good, fun food. I was not obese. Okay, I expanded all that energy, extra energies, right? But now I'm not growing up physically. Metaphysically, yeah, I'm still growing up. Okay, still learning the ropes, all different areas. Okay, but physically, I'm not growing up. I'm 42 years old. Okay, so I have to watch what I eat. Slower metabolism, physiologically, biologically speaking. Okay, so yeah, so I do resist temptation. Why? Because by now, yeah, I know how to do so. Okay, yeah. We take 5 minutes break. Okay, I have some for rest. Okay, so uh, yeah, welcome to humanology. If you are new here, okay, yeah, anything goes. Okay, so we talk about very difficult topics to talk about, like LGBT, sugar fetism, tattoo piercism, marijuanaism. Okay, we talk about ideologies, right? What's ideology is set of rules, behaviorism. Okay, that's what ideology is. So after 5 minutes break, okay, we'll talk about some history. Okay. In my spare time, yeah, I go to Wikipedia, web surfing, some other websites too. Okay, so yeah. Okay. We'll talk about Russian history. Very fascinating story. History, okay. Russian history. Formerly Soviet Union, okay. Fascinating, alright, so. Okay, we take 5 minutes. Please. Oh, yeah. All right. So, welcome to humanology. Anything goes here. Okay. So, yeah, I'm drinking and doing my breaks. I smoke cigarettes. Okay. So, uh, Russian history. Yeah, in 5 minutes. Okay. So, let me drink some blueberry vodka, Alaska blueberry vodka. Okay. So, it's interesting taste. It's good. Okay. It's something very different. Okay. Yeah, this is like spruce tips. Spruce tips, okay. Picked up in my yard, side yard. It's 3 bedroom house, like half an acre, half acre lot. So I have spruce trees. They're doing great, okay. Yes, spruce tree beetles, they didn't come here, okay. So, or maybe they did, but the defense mechanism of spruce trees, yeah, resins, right? Yeah, they're very well watered, so no trees died, okay, in my yard. Very naughty taste. Spring spruce tips that I picked up from my side yard last year. Mm, very good. Okay. So, uh, we talk about something very difficult to talk about. Okay. In America, yeah, this when I was in law school studying, class constitutional law. Yeah, Lovings versus Virginia Supreme Court, U.S. Supreme Court decision back in I don't know 1950s maybe. Yeah, it's about interracial marriage. Okay. Yeah. So what's my feeling about that interracial marriage? Yeah, it happens in America. Okay. Uh, kind of melting pot model. I mean, some of the closest friends of mine are mixed races. Okay. Yeah. Some of the most beautiful and smartest people I've ever met in my life, they're mixed races. Okay. Yeah, we love mixed races people. Okay. So no objection there. But at the same time, Orthodox Jews, Jewish Orthodox, like Yiddish, okay, uh, they at least recommend like Leviticus, Old Testament, Mosaic Bible, all right, original five, like Book of Genesis, Exodus, Numbers, Leviticus, and Deuteronomy, Deuteronomy, something like that. Okay, so yeah, they want Jews to marry Jews. Okay, and Uh, so would you characterize that intra-racial marriage as a racism? Okay. My parents, they want me to marry a Korean lady. Okay. Is that racism? Huh? I give you 1 minute to think about that. Well, next question, follow-up question. Is it a good thing or bad thing? Pro intra-racialism. Is it racism? Is it a good thing or bad thing? Okay. I give you 1 minute to think about it if you want to. Then I tell you what I think. Right? Welcome to humanology. Anything goes. Okay. This is coconut vodka. Okay. Yeah, I have some hand drill, so I poke a hole in it. Suck out all the coconut juice. Okay, coconut milk, whatever. Okay, then I fill in with vodka, coconut vodka. Okay, I like it. This is like Rose Hips vodka. Okay, that I picked about a year ago. Rose Hips, maybe 2 years ago. But it's still good. Yeah, vodka is alcohol is great preservative. Okay, so oh, you're an alcoholic. You're an alcoholic, aren't you? Well, how would you define alcoholism? Yeah, dependence in alcoholic beverage. You drink every night, don't you? Yes. So you depend on alcohol. You are dependent on substance abuse, alcoholism, and you say you are running for what? United States Senate seat in Alaska. Fat chance, baby. Bad role model material right there. You drink alcohol, you smoke cigarettes. Huh? No, I'm not gonna vote for you. Bad role model material. I'm not gonna vote for you. Well, yeah, I respect your opinion and I thank you for thinking about me, remembering me, my image, my behaviorism, register into your memory, in your brain space. My behaviorism occupies some small little space in your brain. I thank you for that. Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. We are connecting the dots here. Okay. Yeah. Welcome to humanology. It's magical. All right. Yeah. So everybody's different. Okay. We have different experiences. We met different people in our respective lives, and so we differ in opinions on issues. No two people have same set of opinions of all this laundry list of issues. Yeah, even identical twins, they have different opinions on issues. Okay, I have some identical twins friends. Okay, they are very different. Okay, when it comes to politics or some other issues, social issues, whatever. Okay, yeah, this brand of humanity is more nurture than nature. Okay, yeah. Experience empiricism kind of. So when it comes to interracial marriage, okay, yeah, maybe 10% of population. Maybe you can give them some exception, but in this brand of humanology, if they're young, they're gonna have kids. What we recommend is same race, opposite gender marriage. That would be our recommendation. Okay, same race, opposite gender marriage. If they're young enough to have children, okay, that will be our recommendation, right? Why? Because we want black to be black, white to be white, brown to be brown, Jews to be Jews, Arabs to be Jew. I mean, I'm my bad. Okay, we want Arabs to be Arabs, Jews to be Jews, Hispanics to be Hispanics, Indians, natives to be natives, Indians to be Indians, Asians to be Asians, whites to be whites, black to be blacks. Okay, we want racial diversity, right? It's very liberalistic opinion. It's about diversity of human race. Okay. Yeah. So that's our recommendation. It's conservative too. We want to preserve racial specificity. Like we want there to be Africans, African Americans, dark skin, beautiful. Okay. Very beautiful. I'm a huge fan. Okay. We want Asians to be Asians. authentic, original, purely Asians. We want them to be there. Okay? And we also want Caucasians, white people. Okay? We want there to be exist naturally blue eyes, not some contact lens. Okay, but naturally blue eyes. Okay, or green eyes, or white skin, pink skin, rednecks, or yellow skin, whatever. Okay, some blonde hair, red hair. Yeah, we want to preserve those each different racial characteristics, the racial diversity, authenticity, originality, diversity. Okay, yeah, same race, opposite gender, marriage. If they're gonna have children, okay, that's our recommendation in this brand of humanology. Okay, 90% of the time, 10% of the time, yeah, some exception. Okay, yeah, cross pollination, yeah, it could be healthier for the race. Okay, because incest is it can cause some genetic defects, genetic diseases. Okay, yeah, so yeah, 10%, yeah, but 90%, yeah, we want them to be same race, opposite gender marriage. Okay, so that's our recommendation, right? So, okay, I mean, like you, some of you, I'm an independent thinker, right? I don't go along the party lines, mainstream majoritarian ideologies. Okay, we are very brainy, scholarly, academic here. Yeah, we don't want to. I mean, I don't know about you, okay, but some of you, right? I'm one of you, okay. We want to think independently. This is America. It's not just America. It's Alaska, okay. We have some freedom here, right? Let's take advantage of that and express our individualistic opinions on issues and things. Freedom, liberty, courage, bravery. Yeah. Okay. So there I said it. Okay. So yeah, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. So I can only say this. I can only talk about this when I'm very drunk. Okay. Yeah. In Korean proverb, okay, 취중진담. 취 means drunkenness. 중 means during. 진 means true. 담 means discussion. Okay. 취중진담. Drunken period. True discussion. Okay. That's Korean proverb. Okay. Yeah. When you are drunk, you can be honest. When you are drunk, you forget about all this morality, ethics, ethos all the time, ideological rules, social constriction, and when you are drunk, anything goes. But I'm not driving. No, I don't drink and drive. Right? But I'm at home in my house. After this, I turn the YouTube music video and sing and dance and eat and go to bed. Okay, I'm at home. I'm not driving. Yeah, I'm drunk. Okay, so, but when I'm drunk, yeah, I talk about things that's very difficult to talk about. Okay, I'm safe. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not driving. Alright. I'm at home. Yeah, after this, I watch some music video, sing and dance, then eat some food, watch some documentaries, and go to bed. Alright. Yeah, because I learned how to drink properly from my father in South Korea. Right, this Asiatic drinking culture. China, Taiwan, Korea, Japan. Okay, we learn how to drink properly from our own fathers. Okay, so that we can control ourselves when we are intoxicated with alcohol. Okay, I was lucky to have very good father and mother, right, and siblings, relatives, teachers, professors, friends. Okay, I'm very lucky to have you. Right, maybe you are not here. I'm okay with that. Why? Because this humanized series is geared toward the future generation. Okay, because if you are here with me as a contemporary, all right, contemporanean, yeah, you know more than I do. Okay, so I don't have anything to teach you because you know more than I do. Okay, but for future generations, they need to learn from us. Great generation, 2021. Okay, yeah, we are bridging the gap between past generation and next generation, okay? Future generation. Okay, we are doing our job. We are doing our part to pass on the great wisdom and knowledge from the past generation to the future generation. That's what we do. Okay? All right. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay? Thank you. All right. Alright, kind and generous ladies and gentlemen, in case you're new here, welcome. Um, if you've been here before, God bless you extra times. Okay, so yeah, this humanology series will go on with or without audience. Okay, back in the days when I was in Los Angeles, California, as a startup actor, there were more actors on the stage than the audience members. Okay, when we have one audience member, use theatrical community theater, very small scale. Okay, if you have one audience member on the audience seat, because it's mostly empty seat. Okay, there are like 2,000 actors, actresses on stage. Okay, because we are the star of actors. Okay, we are the Hollywood celebrities. We are in OC, Orange County, Anaheim. Okay, very small scale. Okay, very talented actors and actresses and writers, directors. Okay, but it was small scale. Okay, so but when we have one audience member, we are so excited. We're so excited, energized. We are like, hey, we have one audience member. Oh, we are so grateful, thankful. Okay, they came to see us perform, right? Yeah, yeah. That's how it was back then. 2000 between 2006 and 2009, I was in Los Angeles, California, doing acting. All right, yeah, theatrical plays and also some films, something very small, right? Yeah, but the show will still go on with or without audience. Okay. Well, because we enjoy acting, performing, we have passion for it, right? Even if there's no audience, we'll still do it. Why? Because we enjoy acting. Maybe God, heavenly God, is watching us. Angels, saints in heaven. Maybe they're watching us, okay? Russian history, yeah, I learned great deal about Russian history. Very fascinating history. Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, because I'm kind of drunk. Okay, it's very interesting history, Russian history. Okay, I recently read about Russian history. Fantastic history. Okay, Russian history, formerly Soviet Union. Okay, it's great history. Okay, so drama, tragedy. Okay, yeah, Mr. Pushkin, yeah, Gospodin. That means Mr. Gospodin Pushkin, yeah, Russian writer, right? Yeah, and great classical composers, right? What was his name? Do I have cell phone with me? Was it charging? Let me grab it, okay? Who was that Russian composer, classical music composer? Well, without looking up, I can't remember now. Yeah, I think his name is Mussorgsky. Господин Mr. Mussorgsky. I think that's his name. Okay. Yeah. I learned his name when I was in South Korea in high school or middle school or elementary school. Okay. Yeah, classical musical composers in the West. We had to memorize those names. Okay. I think his name is Mussorgsky. Mussorgsky. Okay. Four consonants. R, G, S, K. Okay. Russian language is very difficult to learn. Okay. So, yeah. A lot of consonants in tandem, right? Yeah, it's difficult language to learn. Okay? Very beautiful language to learn. So I'm struggling to learn when I drive to back and forth to my work. I play the CD that I ordered from Amazon. Okay. Yeah, when I'm driving, I listen to this Russian language lessons CD. My car has CD player. Okay, so yeah, that's what I do. What do we have here? We have this Alaskan tree leaves. What kind of tree is this? I think it's a red yellow tree. Spring shoots. Red yellow tree in Alaska. I I picked this up in Valdez, Alaska last year, I think. We were taking like 1 week vacation there. I drove there with my car. Was my car? Ford Expedition, okay, because it's roomy, big SUV, okay, so I like rooms, okay, so I spent some of this vodka on my hand. So I love toilet paper, by the way. Yeah, I'm very humble, low budget, everyday kind of guy. Okay, like 99% of people, not just in Alaska, also in America, or also in anywhere in the world. I'm very relatable kind of guy, small budget, eking out my living every day, right? Mondays and Friday I go to work. Okay, yeah, just like anybody else. Okay, so humble people, 99% of people. Okay, I can represent them. Okay, so yeah, vodka works. Okay, yeah, vodka. That's Russian drink. It's great. Where's this vodka from? From Canada or Kentucky? What's the manufacturing company? Kentucky, Frankfort, Kentucky, product of USA. Okay, yeah, Kentucky vodka. Okay, so yeah, Frankfort. I guess the descendants of Germans, because I know some German. I mean German language, just a little bit. Okay, so I'm a huge fan of foreign language. Alright, so diversity of languages, traditions, ancestral, old school. Okay, yeah, I'm more conservative than liberalistic. Why? Because I'm aging. Alright. I miss good old days. Okay, so yeah, I'm more conservative than liberal. Okay, slightly so. My heart is young, but my body is aging. So I'm 42 years old. I'm slightly more conservative than liberalistic. Okay, like 51% versus 49%. Okay, my hair is balding right here. Okay, so I'm covering it up. The biggest cover up of the century, if I count. Okay, so yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Red elder tree leaves. Okay. Something else. Okay. So how did I discover that red elder tree leaves are edible. Well, about 5, 6 years ago, when I first came back to Alaska, yeah, the first time I came to Alaska for the very first time in my life, it's airport hub in Steve Ted Stevens Airport in Anchorage. Okay, airport hub. I think it was like year 1999. Okay, I just looked at outside in the window in the airport, Anchorage Airport. Ted Stevens, he was senator from Alaska. Very great senator. I heard, I learned. Okay, good senator. Okay, Mr. Senator Ted Stevens of Alaska, United States Senator from Alaska. Yeah, yeah. I looked outside 1999, year 1999, airport hub. Okay, I look outside the window in the airport. It was dark. It was at night. Okay, it was very quiet. Right, just year 1999. Okay, yeah, I was traveling by myself, of course. Then after that, in year 2015, like 16 years later than that, from year 1999, 16 years later than that, okay, and 5 years earlier, well, 6 years earlier, okay, yeah, I came back to Alaska. For the very first time in my life, I stepped outside of Ted Stevens Airport and looked. Manicured, clean streets, very clean, sweet, clean streets, just outside the airport, okay. Yeah, I got my baggage claim, okay. I went outside the airport building for the very first time in my life. Okay, it was Ted Stevens Airport. Yeah, United States Senator Ted Stevens. Okay. I stepped outside for the very first time 6 years ago, 2015, late May, like May 30th, May 31st, whatever. So I stepped outside for the very first time in my life outside the airport. Late May, okay, it was quite chilly, okay. I was wearing a Hawaiian t-shirt. I came from Michigan before that. I just graduated from Michigan Law School, okay. Without knowing anybody, without any job lined up, I just stepped outside to come here and live here in Alaska. That was like 6 years ago, okay. So I stepped outside and I looked around and there was nobody. And the manicured lawns and clean streets, modernized, very civilized town of Anchorage. So I looked around and there's nobody. Late May back in 2015, 16, 6 years ago. Okay. There was some a little bit scary feeling because I have never experienced this before. It was like some Twilight Zone series movie. Okay. Where's everybody? Okay. Yeah, Twilight Zone series, season one, first episode. Okay. Where's everybody? Okay. And it was manicured, clean streets, asphalt, pavement, benches, but there are no people. Where's everybody? Okay. Then I saw the mountain back there, and there's some cold wind. I was like shivering, like trembling. Okay, because I was wearing a Hawaiian T-shirt that I purchased from Michigan. Okay, and I was smoking a cigarette in permitted zone just outside of Ted Stevens, U.S. Senator Ted Stevens Airport in Anchorage, Alaska. Okay. Yeah, there's nobody. Okay. Okay, so this is Alaska, huh? the best of the very best of the best. Yin and yang. You have clean nature, clean air, clean water, and also you have modern civilization. You have running water, electricity, bathroom, pavement, asphalt. It's like best of the both worlds. Alaska, clean water, nature, clean air. At the same time, asphalt, modern civilization like internet, electricity, running water, bathroom, okay, lightings, buildings, pavement, asphalt road. I felt like, oh my goodness, this is like paradise, heaven on earth. This is cool. Yeah, I don't have any job lined up. I was unemployed for 3 months, right? I did not know anybody in Alaska back in 2015, 6 years ago. Okay, but I was very happy. Okay, my goodness, this is Alaska. Plenty of space, freedom, liberty, clean nature, modernized electricity, paved roads, and pavements. Yeah, I was shivering still. It's late May back in 2015, 6 years ago. I was shivering. It was chilly. This cold air from Alaska mountains. Okay, Chugash Mountains. Later I learned. Okay, but it was so bizarre and so realistic experience. Like, where's everybody? But at the same time, it's so modernized. At the same time, it's so clean, natural. It's the best of both worlds. Old school, clean nature, and new school, modernized pavement, clean street, asphalt, electricity, bathroom, running water. But at the same time, old school, clean air, clean water, animals like moose, bears, eagles, owls, fox, porcupines. It's like best of the both worlds, old world and new world. That's Alaska. Okay, ever since I arrived that day, like May 30th, 2015, 6 years ago, I fell in love with Alaska. Okay, I did not have any job lined up. I did not know anybody. I came to Alaska to have this uniquely Alaskan and American experience, to be an adventurism, to be a total stranger, to experience this brand new world, right? There was something else. So after a couple of months, I went to Chugash Mountain hiking trail. I saw this moose. It was munching on this. It was spring, okay. It was munching on this tree leaves. I did not know what that tree was. Later on, I learned it was red elder tree. Okay, it is edible. Okay, but back then I did not know. Maybe it was June or July of that year, 2015. Okay, Chugashi Mountain hiking trail. Okay, I saw this moose. I think it was a male moose because he had this big antler. Okay, and munching on this shrub tree leaves, spring leaves, summer leaves. Okay, I was like, okay, if Alaskan moose can eat these leaves, maybe I can eat it too. I don't recommend that because, like some like devil's club berries, bears can eat it. they don't get sick, but if we human beings eat it, we get sick. It's kind of quasi poisonous, right? Yeah, so I do not recommend this method, but I'm just telling you my experience. Okay, I'm still alive. Okay, so this Alaska moose in Chugach Mountain, like year 2015, I think it was like June or July. Okay, it was munching on these tree leaves. Okay, okay. I thought, perhaps wrongfully and naively, I thought, okay, this Alaskan moose can eat this tree leaves. Maybe so can I. And I was unemployed. I was hungry for 3 months. Okay. Yeah, if Alaskan moose can eat these tree leaves, yeah, maybe I can eat it too. Okay, so I picked them up and ate them. This red elder tree leaves. Later on, I learned the name red elder tree, and I learned that it's edible. Okay, so I locked out. Okay, so I ate it. It was so proteinous, condensed, high protein. I could feel it. I love the texture. Red elder tree leaves, spring shoot, and then later, after I got computer program job, okay, I was like, oh, what if I put them in the vodka? Hmm? And I did put them in the vodka, and it tastes great. Yeah, that's red elder tree vodka story. Okay. All right. Okay. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us. If not, if there's nobody out there, I'm preaching in an empty church. I'm teaching in an empty auditorium. I'm acting in an empty stage. Oh, I'm okay with that. Okay. But if you are here, God bless you for generations to come. Okay. I'm very grateful and you make big difference. Okay. We are working together. It's a collaboration, right? So, uh, I pray for you and I pray for your future generations, your families, your friends. God bless you all. Okay. Thank you. All right. Have a great weekend. Yeah. Happy springtime. Okay. Yeah. God bless you all. All right, thank you.